Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. These are the types of videos I love to do. I recently did a video here on turning your Fire Stick into an absolute beast, a 2 terabyte Fire Stick. Well, in today's video, I'm going to share with you how you can turn it into a mega beast. Stay tuned, you won't want to miss this. All right, so this video right here that I did was actually about 4 months ago, and 4 months ago, this really was the best way to go. And some people had a few issues with that, getting it to work, depending on the operating system that you're running on your Fire Stick, what type of hard drive you're using, if you had additional equipment, say you had a wireless remote, or you had more than one thumb drive, something like that, you had issues with it. Well, since that video was released, a brand new product has come on the market that is fantastic, and I'm going to talk about that in today's video. So what is the name of the product? Well, it is called a hub. Now this is a 1000, it's basically a gig Ethernet. So what you're basically doing in that video, I shared with you how you can add one of these Ethernet ports right here, and then in addition to that, you would add an OTG cable to it, and then with your hard drive attached to it, you had all these pieces of equipment. Well, something like this hub right here has eliminated one piece of equipment and has given you tremendous speed advantages to your Fire Stick or any device. Now, the cool thing about this is I actually use one of these on my computer as well, because my computer does not have an Ethernet port, so it's wireless. Well, when you add one of these to the USB, you are adding 3 additional USB ports and an Ethernet port. So now my laptop is blazing fast. So this is not just usable on a Fire Stick or an Android box, but also your other devices. So that's really a kind of a neat thing about this. And this is the 1000. Now, a lot of these adapters out there in the market are 100 megabit adapters. So your Ethernet's only going to get 100, but you really want one that, if you're going to be streaming, that does 1000. Even if your Fire Stick can't handle it now, the new Fire Sticks in the future will. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about in today's video, is one of these hubs. You're adding 3 additional ports, not just one. So the OTG cable that you normally would buy comes with just 1 USB port. This gives you 3, and it's eliminating the Ethernet adapter because it has its own. So let's open it up and take a look at what comes in the package. So when you buy one of these hubs, and I'll put the link where I got mine down in the description, absolutely love it. I've got it hooked up right now. This is how I have mine hooked up right here, and I'll talk about that in just a second. But when you open up the package, it comes in a nice little package like this, and the cool thing about it, already comes with an OTG adapter. So if you're using this for a Fire Stick, you no longer need to buy an additional OTG adapter because it comes with it. I don't know of any other adapters that do, and I found this one actually on Amazon, and so I'll put a link in where you can get it on Amazon if you're in the United States, and then I'll try to see if I can find a link if you're outside of the United States to get one of these, and I'll put that in the description as well if I can find one. But I did get this one on Amazon and absolutely love it. It works so good. So let me tell you a couple of things of why it would be nice to have a hub on your Fire Stick. So this is how I have mine set up right here. So let's talk about uses of something like a hub. Let's say, for example, you want a stable signal because you are streaming, whether it's a Fire Stick or an Android box like this. You can do the same thing with this as well. Of course, most Android boxes already have an Ethernet port and all that, so it's not as necessary as it would be, say, on a computer or a Fire Stick. But what would you use it for? Ethernet, you want stable signal going in. That's more important than speed, stability, because when you're streaming and it's going like this, it's going into your Fire Stick, on those dips it may freeze. And so something like this will have a stable signal where it won't freeze. So it's really nice to have something like that connected. Now, I know that's not available for everybody. So if you are too far from your modem, say it's in a back bedroom, that's where you would use a Wi-Fi booster. And I've done a video on the Rockspace one. Let me see if I can find that video really quick, because the Rockspace booster like this right here will actually extend your signal and it will increase the stability, and it has a Ethernet port. So you can actually connect it from that right next to your TV into this directly. So that is an option for you as well. Now, the reason why you'd want multiple ports over just one port, obviously a USB hard drive, whether it's a hard drive or a thumb drive, up to 2 terabytes you can put on your Fire Stick, you could plug into here. But let's say you don't have a 2 terabyte, you just have a couple of these little thumb drives laying around. Well, now you can put 2 in. So you could put one in each. Now, I also use one of these GYROPADs here, and I like the Z10 and I like this one here, and this is the i8. It's a great pad because it's got a touch screen, full QWERTY keyboard, which is great. So I'll put a link to both of those in the description if you want one of those as well. These are really, really nice, and I think they're available on Amazon and outside of Amazon as well. I'll try to find links as well. But I do like to have that. When you have a hub like this, not only can you put a thumb drive or a external hard drive, but you can also put the little dongle that comes with those, because wireless remotes aren't always, in most cases, they're not Bluetooth. So you don't sync it to your TV. You just take this little plug that comes in the back of it and you just plug it right in, and now it's wireless. It's as if it's the same concept. There's no wires between the two, but it uses this to communicate rather than through Bluetooth. And these are very affordable. They're not expensive, and you won't believe how inexpensive one of these hubs is. If I told you, you wouldn't believe me. Click the link down there and check it out for yourself. A hub like this really is a really cool addition to any Fire Stick. It really is. And when you're talking about turning your Fire Stick into a beast, adding a 2 terabyte drive, why not make it a mega beast and use something like this connected at the same time as your drive, and even an external keyboard. I have an external keyboard, wireless keyboard, that I also have plugged into this. Sometimes when I want to type really, really fast, or if I'm browsing the web, these are great options, and there's tons more options that you can do with something like this. And I think one of the biggest weaknesses to a Fire Stick, and most of you will agree, is storage capacity and expandability, because it does not have a USB port and it only has a very limited amount of storage. Something like a hub like this solves that problem. So I really hope you enjoyed the video. I just wanted to share this with you. If you want to know more about how to install this, it's the same process as you'll see in that video right there, but I'd be happy to do another video. Just comment down below once you get that and let me know, and I'll do a private video and send it out to you guys if you do have any questions. I hope you enjoyed this video. I just want to introduce this to you because this is something I added to my arsenal recently. It's fantastic, and you can do a lot with it, and it's really easy to set up. This is the best one I've ever used, and I've tried a few that were a little bit slower, and this is the fastest one out there. And the fact that it comes with the OTG adapter already for your Fire Stick, it's a no-brainer and very, very affordable. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, let me know. Bye. I just want to give a big thank you to those of you that took time out of your day to watch this video. If you'll do us a huge favor, if you haven't already done so, just hit that subscribe button right next door. And if you like this video and you want to see more, we have a video on the far side there we think you're going to love. Thanks again for watching our video.